anyway. And because even somebody like No Name was angered by Professor's death, it means Andorra really wasn't the only one who wished to get their hands on the technology.
Who's No Name, if he isn't with the Resistance?
No Name is one of the best agents of the state. All in all, nobody knows much about him. He came to Prague only recently from somewhere in former Russia. He has the best training. It's said he's trying to destroy the Resistance at its roots by murdering selected families. But one time he failed. He's said to be terribly angry because of that single failure. And since then, he's been doing his all to erase the Resistance from existence.
So why didn't he kill me?
That's part of his strategy. He saves himself the trouble, just like the Germans during World War II. They forced Jews in the concentration camps to dig graves not only for themselves, but also for their relatives. No Name has improved the method by making his victims do those things voluntarily and gladly. He finds a poor man at a loss and deludes him, saying he's going to help him. He behaves nicely to him and then persuades him he's doing missions for the Resistance. But instead, the victim's working on their own destruction, and in the end, they somehow get a bullet in the head. It's the same story every time.
But he wanted me to find out more about Andorra. In fact, I was searching for information I myself wanted to find.
That suggests even the state doesn't know exactly what Andorra is trying to do. And you happen to fit to its schemes.
So where's the real Resistance? How can a man like me contact it?
He can't. Either the Resistance contacts you or you're simply out of luck. Most people imagine the Resistance as some organization with large secret meetings and legions of members. But that's not true at all. No member of the Resistance knows more than 2 or 3 others. That's where our power lies.
But the state often reports defeating large attacks from the Resistance. I've seen the places where the fighting took place. There were a number of bodies and remnants of the androids.
Those reports are usually lies. But you're right. There really are some fights from time to time. But that's not the real Resistance. Usually, some people form a group, try to play the Resistance game, and then go to the dogs.
And what do you do then?
Everyone does some mission or task from time to time, but only a few of us really know what it's all for.
And how do you know someone's not manipulating you, too?
We all hope that's not the case. Moreover, several things we did turned out well already. For example, the shifting of the district borders in order to have a good hospital here in the slums.
That was the work of the Resistance? But it was done on the basis of a state's decision, wasn't it?
Yes, exactly. That was how it was supposed to look.
I'm a little bit confused. I need to clarify it a little. So, Andorra has drawings of some device that uses an unknown technology and is very valuable. They asked Petrenko to help them understand it, and he got to the bottom of the technology after some time. He found out it's something dangerous and decided he would rather have himself killed than allow someone to get the technology.
Yes, exactly.
Well, but how does the state fit into all this? What kind of technology could it possibly be that everybody is so interested in?
It's hard to say, but one thing is sure. None of them are going to give up easily. Quietly, everyone in their own way will try to gain it for themselves. The state will use the intelligence service. Andorra will invest in research. And Theolex surely won't just sit aside.
So, I better go now. But, actually, what am I to do?
I was already starting to think you wouldn't ask. You don't have much to choose from. Either No Name kills you, or you join us, the real Resistance.
That's really not much of a choice.
So, it'll be best if you can return home, get some sleep, and, in the morning, do the task No Name gives you. But you'll bring the documents you find to me, here. After that, you'd better not show up at home anymore. In fact, it would be better if you didn't go anywhere near the gates or to the places where you did something tonight. Someone might recognize you, and that would be a problem. No Name probably won't start looking for you right away. He thinks you trust him. But eventually he will realize you fooled him, and he will want your head.
But he gave me the card. He can use it to trace me up.
Keep it for now, or he could start suspecting you. Tomorrow, I'll give you another.
All right. Well, thank you, I think.
You're welcome. We'll be the ones thanking you if you help us figure out what Andorra is planning and what everyone is after.
I'm not going any further. The staircase doesn't look very solid. This river, I think it's Vltava, has never been too clean. But this, almost no water, and it's full of all kinds of crap. Well, it looks like this is the last time I'm sleeping in this apartment. I should enjoy it. I'm here and ready.
Why so unexcited? Bad dreams?
Sort of. Bad dreams about the dirty tricks of Andorra, the state, and things like that.
You'll get used to it. This is a dangerous world we live in.
Yeah, sure. So what do you want me to do now?
As I said last night, we have to find the rest of the documents the building site manager had. I did some research. It's still in his trailer at the building site. There's not going to be anybody there right now, except for some androids, but you can deal with them.
Fine. I can see you're well informed.
The resistance couldn't exist otherwise.
Of course.
Go. And remember the rule. Don't come back empty-handed.
I've never seen it so empty. I wonder why they're still guarding it. The industrial district is generally a pretty isolated area, and this place looks like nobody should ever come again. I can't steal a police car, but I remember when I was a kid, I used them to shortcut batteries. The light bar would set off if there was a discharge close to it. I don't know if it'll still work. Now I realize how dangerous that game was. This must be one of the latest models of police car. Somebody really worries about safety here, and the somebody isn't the state. The state police cars have a slightly different color. It might still work. The EMP gun discharges nicely. If the alarm actually sets off, I'll have to disappear quickly. Whew! Hopefully they didn't see me. Now they're going to be busy up there. I can't go there until they turn the alarm off. I can't open it without a key. Here we go. The key wasn't far. I almost missed it in the mess. It's sort of rusty and falling apart. I'd be surprised if it didn't fit. Just as I thought. It fits. It fits, but I can't turn it. I can't take it out either. I thought this was too easy. I'll try to use force. Damn, the key couldn't support my gentle methods. The key is broken and stuck in the lock. What can I do about it? Handy little twigs. Might be useful. I'll try to clean up the lock a bit. Here. The key should budge now. The key budged a little, but I can't move it with my hand. This way the key should unlock the door easily.